Gage. We are semi-live, we're virtual at Virtual Comic-Con.
VCC.
That's right. And we got an awesome artist with us right now, Mr. Jerry Gaylord. Jerry, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, people? It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's actually really good to see you too, man, because we haven't really been able to do this for a little while because y'all bounce from one coast to the other coast. So how's West Coast, Best Coast life treating you?
Oh man, it's like the videos, man. It's like, you know, when you was listening to the songs, it's just like that. It's better.
Okay, you got your little 6'4" bouncing kind of, you know what I mean? All that? Not quite. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Obviously, you know, we got the pandemic going on, and you know, we're looking for new ways to communicate and talk to each other, and so it's really good to reach out, because truthfully, we probably would have tried to wait until y'all made it to a con or something back over here, you know, before we reach out to you or you know, catch you somewhere at a table. But this is really dope, man, to kind of get a chance to talk to you in your home environment, kind of see what you got going on back there on the desk, you know what I'm saying? See some figures, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Jerry, listen, talk to the people a little bit. Tell everybody what it is you currently do.
Currently I'm doing storyboards. I'm in the on the cinematics team at Blizzard. So yeah, like it's pretty dope. Like it's like, you know, I'm making video game movies, you know.
Yeah.
So it's all crazy, like you know, just the whole like coming out to LA, kind of making comics sort of like part-time kind of thing, and then you know, just doing animation and film like full-time. Like it's been crazy from Warner Brothers to Blizzard. Like it's
yeah. How's a transition like that happen, man? Like I know you were at Warner Brothers. What were you working on in Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers, I did Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. That's on I believe it's on Cartoon Network, and it's on the Boomerang app. I worked on seasons 2 and 3 of that, and then I transitioned over to the Scooby-Doo and Guess Who.
Yeah.
That's I think that's out now on Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, that's definitely out. I've definitely watched a good couple of those episodes so far.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. Like it's like that really like classic Scooby-Doo. So I joined that show right at the start of well, for us it was season 2. Like I don't know how they broke up the block of episodes. So
yeah.
Like officially my name, as far as my paychecks go, this started season 2. But as far as the credits go, it might say like season 3 or whatever. But yeah, it was
listen, as long as the numbers on the checks are right.
There you go.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what really counts. So yeah, how does that transition happen, going from, I guess, storyboarding and animation at Warner Brothers to ending up storyboarding for, I guess, cinematics for video games at Blizzard?
It's in some ways it's really different. In some ways it's not different at all. You know, it's still storytelling, and doing storyboards is still doing storyboards. I think you know, it's a little more of a, I guess, a slower pace than the pace of TV, because TV like it's just going, like you get a script, you know, and like you do like a table read with the director and the producers, and then like you're just off to the races. Like you get like 10 pages of script, and then you get like 2 weeks to rough it out, and then depending on the show, 2 or 3 weeks to clean it up.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just like it's going. I think what I'm doing now is like it's definitely not like leisurely, but there's more of an opportunity to like explore an idea.
Okay.
Kind of get a more collaborative kind of feel going.
That's awesome, man. what do you feel like the work you were doing in comics before you were doing storyboarding? Do you feel like that helped prepare you more for storyboarding, or do you feel like they're different from what they're like? Fanboys versus Zombies, you know, that those runs, man, incredible first and foremost. But like, do you feel like those help prepare you for this, or is it kind of like a different beast altogether?
No, I think so it's funny, like storyboarding is a slightly different skill. You know, it's like in comics, what you're doing is like you're finding the one moment that fits the story best from panel to panel. Whereas in storyboarding, you let that moment play out. So it's like comics to me
because it's the animation piece of it, so you can kind of play out what's happening as opposed to just the stills.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's like I think that the comic work actually it definitely set the stage. Like all the skills that I learned and grew in comics, all of those skills come into play when you're doing storyboards. It's just you take it that next step further. So, you know, like in comics, essentially you're almost like a cinematographer. You know, you set up the shot. Yeah. But then as a storyboard artist, you're more like a director. So, you know, I set up the shot, but then, you know, like I set up the characters acting and, you know, their movement and give it a sense of like pace and time. That, you know, then other people down the line will further interpret that. But it's definitely, you know, comics is definitely like the leaping forward point for all of that. So those skills really come into play. And then for me, like it's the way I kind of set up my boards. They like people say like when they're looking at my boards, they look like comic books, which I think is cool. Okay. But you know, so it's like an animated comic book. So
yeah. Do you what's turnaround time like? Like, what is it like to go from, I guess, finishing a storyboard, regardless of, you know, whether it's what you're doing at Blizzard or what you were doing in animation, I guess in more traditional animation, because is what you're doing at Blizzard, is that gonna end up CGI? Does that get done more traditionally too, or do you even know like what the final product is going to end up looking like?
Well, I mean, like the any cinematic that you've seen at Blizzard, like, all that stuff gets storyboarded. So you know, even like when you're playing a game and like there's like a cutscene, if that's like an in-game cutscene, like that's, you know, that
still gets storyboarded the same way. Okay.
All that gets storyboarded.
Is there like a, I don't know, kind of like a moment of like, man, like I did that when you finally see the final product? Like, do you get to see it before it goes to everybody else, or do you have to wait and see it when everybody else sees it?
Well, I mean, I haven't been at Blizzard like long enough to see a project all the way through, so I can't really comment on what the timetable is. Yeah. But for animation, from the time the storyboard artist gets the script to final animation is about 9 months. And so, like, I mean, I can tell you, like,
y'all making babies, man. y'all making babies. Okay.
Yeah, man. So I remember, like I'm super blessed, man. Like the very first animation thing I ever worked on was Ultimate Spider-Man, and you know, Flash, Brian and I, like we worked on a sequence together. I think he did the first part of it, and then I did the second part. And then so like while you're working on the boards, it's like, you know, it was Spider-Man. So like to be like a a part of that whole epic kind of thing is like, wow, it's incredible.
Sure.
You know, and then like as you're doing the boards, like you kind of thumb through it to see like how it moves. But then like when the actual like show hit TV and I saw it, I was like, oh.
Right.
That was pretty incredible.
Right. That's my baby. Right there. we birthed that. Yeah. That's real. Hey, listen. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, that was freelance work. So, you know, that was me like doing my stuff from home, but like working in the studio, you know, like you work on the board and then, you know, for me, like on Scooby-Doo, for example, like I would be like my first episode from the time that I actually saw like a piece of animation come back from overseas, I think it was probably, it was 9 months. So to see like that come back like before, you know, anybody else sees it, like that was crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we're looking at it on the screen, and you know, there's still like stuff that some things that need to be fixed.
Little refinements or something.
Yeah. But
okay.
you get to see like, you know, essentially like this was the way I interpreted the script, and then there it is.
Okay.
You know, it's pretty outstanding.
That's awesome, man. I want to change direction a little bit because I know that it's the kind of stuff that you're getting to do now is kind of in that lifelong dream thing. But I want to know what's popping with Identity Comics. I want to talk about what the team is doing, what you guys got going on, what's brewing. I want to know what's happening with you guys. What's going on with y'all stuff?
Okay. Well, so Identity, like, and all this stuff, like, we never said pencils down. So, like, you know, all the while we've been, you know, working at these studios, we've still been busy creating and nurturing our own characters and coming up with a lot of new stuff. And you know, since we're in animation now, like we've sort of pivoted directions to, you know, making our IPs flow in that direction. So we've been doing a lot of pitching. Like we've come up with a ton of new ideas. We pitched to pretty much every studio, Warner Brothers, Disney, Cartoon Network, DreamWorks, Amazon, like you name it. We've been in the room.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of stuff cooking. We have a lot of people, you know, who we have their ear. You know, there's a lot of, you know, excitement. At least on our end. I mean, you know, so far, you know, nobody has slammed the door in our face. So
that's important. That's usually a good sign.
Yeah, you know, like we've been really cultivating relationships. I think just being in LA has really kind of changed how all that works for us. Like being in the middle of all of this and being able to basically like shake hands and, you know, have people, you know, see our personalities and know that we're the people that they really want to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's been a difference.
It's one thing to have a network, and it's a different thing to be in the network. Right? Like you're in the network as opposed to just having a network. That makes a difference. That's real.
For sure.
That's real,
man. I think. So we've been doing a lot of that. We've been doing. We're actually still like Hyperboy is one of those things. Like that was like our first like studio project that we put together like all those years ago. And it doesn't really feel like that is a project that a studio is going to want to pick up with like Marvel, you know, really kind of dominating the superhero space.
Sure.
You know, so I think really what we're leaning towards is just doing it on our own. You know, we are probably at some point going to do a Kickstarter and we'll do like a short. We'll kind of produce an animatic and hire some artists to do animation and, you know, just do maybe like a 2-minute short and, you know, say, well, this is what it could be.
Right.
And then, you know, continue moving forward in that fashion. I mean, like, you know, like I said, we really have had a lot of very positive meetings. So, I mean, at some point, one of these things that we've been working on is going to end up on people's television screens or
no doubt,
Netflix or whatever.
No doubt.
But it's something that we've really been working hard on and pushing forward.
I'm glad to hear it, man. You know what I mean? I never imagined that you guys would stop, but I'm glad to hear it. Look, man, are you open? Are you doing commissions and stuff now for people?
Yeah, man, I'm still doing personal commissions for people. We're we're still doing a ton of freelance work. So for sure, Penny and I have been doing some designs for DC for their the Spin Master figures.
Yeah.
We've done a bunch of other stuff like that, and then design work here and there. But for sure, right now we're actually running a sale. Well, you know what? When people see this, that sale will be over.
Okay.
So we're going to run a new sale. But yeah,
okay.
You can. We try to stay available. If we can at all make time for that kind of stuff, we try to do it. But for sure, for this convention that we're doing right now, for sure, Penny and I are definitely going to have something available. We'll do a sale and probably a sale on our Etsy sites with sketchbooks and prints and all of that good stuff.
So how do people find that? How do people find you, man?
You know what? I think the dopest thing is if you just type Jerry Gaylord into Google, the whole internet is available.
It's all you. Hey, listen, you know what? Because you said that, how does that feel? That's a real thing. How does that feel?
That's awesome.
To be able to Google you know what? The real test is can you Bing yourself? But if you can Google yourself,
I knew you was gonna say that.
You know I was gonna say that because Bing is my jam.
Hey, I just did it. And my man is all on that Bing. He's all on that Bing.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now you know you made it, right? You can be Bing, bro. Yeah, how does that feel, man, to be able to Google yourself and just see, oh man, that's all me.
It's dope, man. It's dope. It's difficult to explain. I'm just being out here, being in LA, and I've worked at Warner Brothers. Doing video games at Blizzard. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All the different things that I've had opportunity to work on. All of these things. The Google thing. It all. It's good stuff. It makes you feel good on the inside.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a unhumble. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna brag on you because. Listen, I know you're not the only Jerry Gaylord. I know you're not. But if you get Google, if somebody else try to Google themselves, all they getting is you. And that's no, bro.
They upset.
Why
is my stuff coming up?
Yeah.
Who is this Jerry Gaylord?
Listen, man, I greatly appreciate, you taking the time, in the middle of the day for you. With the difference in time with us and all that, man, it's always good to talk to you for sure. I certainly wish you the best of health. Y'all stay in, stay home, stay safe. Make sure everybody who's watching, y'all know what to do. Google Jerry Gaylord.
Google it and Bing it.
That's it, and Bing it. Yeah. You can Bing it. You know what I mean? Hit the Instagram, hit the Facebook. You know what I mean? Hit the Etsy. Find the sales. Make sure you hit them up, man. Y'all see some awesome art. Jerry, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Nah, man. Thanks for having me. I miss y'all.
I miss you too, dude.
Miss
For
you too,
sure.
bro.
For sure. All right. With that, we're out. Toodles and loos. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.